I bid you all good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins. Thanks you for joining me. Guys, I want to throw out this very important video, and I'm going to link it to a video that I did a year and a half ago called Why Am I Always Broke? It's an hour and 9 minutes long, but I really did a lot of work on this. It's got no views on it, on this video here. So if you want to go back and watch this video to kind of understand. This was sent to me this morning, and I thought I'd read it right away. And it's from a page calling Becoming a Minimalist, right? We don't buy things with money, we buy them with hours of our life. Right? We don't buy things with money, but we buy them with hours of our life. Or, as Henry David Theodore put, the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Right? We're living on the slave wage of time, right? We work hard through time to anticipate a better ending for us or a more comfortable ending, hence retirement, right? But we're all dying as serfs now, all of us. We're all dying as serfs. Even if you have the money, what are a lot of people doing with the time? What can they sit back or take 3 steps back and say, I've been very productive this year because how many of them that do have money could say how productive they were instead of saying I was productive in making more money? So either way, it's almost like, how do you find the balance of comfort, right? This is a life-changing principle when we begin to see our purchases through the lens of exchanging life rather than dollar bills. We can better appreciate the weight of our purchases and understand their full cost. For that reason, I thought it might be helpful to take a hard look at how much life some of our purchases actually cost. For the sake of conversation, let's use the median U.S. household income in 2017. That number was $61,400. For simplicity's sake, let's round down to 60 large annual income. If your household income is 60,000, working a typical 40-hour work week, this is how many hours of work are needed for the following purchases. A grand Starbucks cappuccino, $4, 8 minutes of work. A pair of Wrangler jeans, $24.99, 50 minutes of work. Coach brand purse, $119, half a day of work. 55-inch flat screen TV, $711, 3 days of work. A 256 gigabyte iPhone XS, $1,249, 1 week and 2 hours of work. Dinner at a restaurant for you and your family, a 4, while $80 is super cheap. In Canada, it's like $170. But anyways, 1/3 a day of work. Dinner at home for your family, a 4, $17. Wow, that's cheap, man. In the States, half hour of work. New living room furniture set, $1,983, 1 week, 1 week and 3.5 days of work. A 2019 Ford Fusion SE Hybrid, $26,550. That's 5 months and 10 days of work. That's interesting how they put that vehicle in there. But a lot of people, if you don't buy it outright, you're paying VIG or interest or underjuice or undercurrent. You're paying VIG interest on the 26,000. So you might have to, let's keep reading and see what it says here. 2,500 square foot house, 10% down, 30-year mortgage. Okay, mortgage of monthly payments, $303,000. Purchase price, 11 years, 6 months of work. 1,600 square foot house, 15% down payment, 30-year mortgage of monthly payments, $196,000. Purchase price, 7 years, 2 months. Keep in mind the amount of work needed for the items above is based on an annual salary of $60,000. If your annual salary is $30,000, the work time will be doubled, and if you make $120,000 a year, the measurement should be halved. Of course, there are alternatives to exchanging our hours and lives for material possessions. It takes just 10 minutes to tell your child a bedtime story, 45 minutes for an average walk with your spouse, 60 minutes to help your son/daughter with homework, or 2 hours 2 hours a month to volunteer at your local soup kitchen. The money we earn is ours to keep, and we can spend it as we wish. But it can be helpful to exercise to realize how many hours of our lives go into each purchase we make. And it is always wise to remember we can spend our hours pursuing items of far greater value than material possessions, like spending time with kids. Like on the weekend, we set it was nice and cold outside, so we set a nice fireplace fire. We all sat around. We talked and we hung out and we called family on Skype out east and overseas. And we just Skyped everybody and Facebook chat, whatever, to family. We all talked to them, like we took turns saying hi. And then, we read. I read for my son. I read him a book every day, like a storybook. I can't read him a novel, but a storybook every day. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of things, the simple things in life, and that's why I keep telling you guys the importance of that. And very important, guys, please, if you can, I'm going to leave a link at the end of the show for this one. It's got no views on it, but a lot of people are discussing why they're always broke. I kind of explain it in this video. I really, really take the time to break this down with numbers, factual graphs, breaking down the cost of living from 1959 and explaining why people got further ahead on $2 an hour in 1959 and kind of explaining why we're always broke today. And I understand the system. I understand the system very well. If you want to argumentally say I was on top of the system for a long time, kind of, let's say an overseer of the system in my younger years, and I understand. And I chose in my life to sell toys. I own a toy store because I just wanted to free myself of just so many burdens, you know what I'm saying, that I could cause overseeing a bigger system, right? Here it is, guys. Don't forget to join the channel. See, put your money to good use. Support the transmission. Join the channel if you can. Go to Teespring and buy more use. But, if you're going to buy a towel, a cool t-shirt, leggings, or something, buy it from a YouTuber you like. Buy it from somebody that actually provides you a sense of entertainment. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. And again, if you guys, thank you for the messages. Look at that. I have 44 messages this morning in my inbox on my fan page. There's a lot of fake ones out there, guys. Be careful. The real fan page, my real Mike Martin's fan page, has... I actually have it as a business because they were going to delete my fan page with 117,000 people that like it. 117,000. They were going to delete that, and I worked so hard to build a presence. And link at the end of this video, guys, here to this Rants and Lifestyle old video here that I did. It's old trends. It's old Mike in the Night is what it is. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and God bless.